Every year since 1997, sworn and civilian personnel from law enforcement agencies across the country, along with survivors of law enforcement officers who died in the line of duty, unite for an impressive bike ride that promotes awareness of the officers who made the ultimate sacrifice. This year, 8 Anne Arundel County Police Unity Tour riders and 2 support team members will load up their bikes, gear, and trailer and set out for New Jersey, where they will depart on a 4-day, nearly 300-mile trek with more than 2,500 Unity Tour members, culminating at the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C. Their motto is "We ride for those who died."
I've had the honor of representing our department in the Police Unity Tour since 2018. I ride for all the men and women that have died in the line of duty. This year, we are riding for the 245 officers we lost in 2022. The highlight over the 4 days for me is the final day we ride. We begin that morning in the county and we ride to the memorial in DC. It is a very emotional experience because we're greeted by the survivors who are cheering, clapping, holding signs and pictures of their loved ones who gave the ultimate sacrifice. We ride for all of them. It makes all the fundraising and the 4 days of biking worth it, and it keeps me coming back each year.
The ride is a long and grueling trip, but riders prepare and train for this journey throughout the year.
Riding in the Police Unity Tour is something I desired to do for many years. It's an honor and frankly a humbling experience to ride alongside so many selfless officers and survivors, the family members who are left behind. Last year, I met a young survivor, Lisa Twizzolo. Her husband, Paul, was a decorated New York City police sergeant who was murdered on November 4th in 2016. Hearing Lisa share Paul's story, her story, and their children's story broke my heart, but it inspired me to keep pushing throughout the entire tour. Riding with Lisa reminded me why it's so important for us to listen and hear their stories, not for us, but for them, as it helps them get through those painful moments, especially holidays and birthdays, knowing they're not alone and very much a part of our police family. It's a tough 4 days in terms of the journey, and at times the weather, nearly 300 miles. But what keeps us all going is remembering our fallen officers and their loved ones who've sacrificed and lost so much. And that's why we ride. I've lost brothers in the line of duty. It's a pain I don't wish on anyone.
The Police Unity Tour takes place during National Police Week. It's a time to honor our fallen officers whose names are added each year to the thousands of heroes' names forever etched on our National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Wall in Washington, D.C.
As we ride, we pause and remember our Anne Arundel County Police Department fallen officers, Officer Paul Mitchell and Officer Paul Werner. They courageously and selflessly answered the call to serve and to protect our community. We will never forget them or their beloved family members, our survivors.
The Police Unity Tour was proud to donate $2 million to the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund last year, bringing the total donations to more than $33 million. To learn more or provide support, visit policeunitytour.com.